outfox the more powerful Nia Jax. And so far it seems to be working for Naomi, but is the damage done to the body?
Naomi looking to pick up the pace, just propelled herself to the outside. Naomi teeing off on Nia Jax.
Nia Jax did her best to stand up tall against that dive.
But Naomi hangs Nia across the top rope. Sunset flip attempt. Nobody home for Jax.
Smartly out of dodge at the last second there for Naomi before she was crushed.
But is this enough time for Naomi to cover, or is she simply delaying the inevitable?
May well need a month to recover from the beating she's received thus far, but desperately trying to get something going here, some form of offense.
The first of 3 matches in the first round of the Queen of the Ring tournament tonight here on Friday Night SmackDown as Naomi starts to build some semblance of momentum. But Jax puts the brakes on. Baseball slide by Naomi.
This has to be the methodology, hit and run.
Naomi has got to stay out of the clutches of the much stronger Jax. And Zagiri. Jax picks Naomi out of midair.
Naomi tasted that once already, manages to negotiate her way out of this.
And Naomi just thumped Nia Jax on the ring apron. Could be thinking about the split-legged moonsault. Here it comes. There it is. Naomi headed to the next round. No. Naomi still trying to gain her footing on the top rope. Precarious balancing act. Oh my God! Oh my God! From the top, Naomi scrambles for the cover, hook in the leg, and Nia stays alive. Caught by Nia.
Just when Nia Jax's eyes were rolled in the back of her head.
Just planted by Jax. And a leg drop to the back of Naomi's neck. This could be the beginning of the end for Naomi's Queen of the Ring dreams. Nia making the climb. Annihilator.
Here is your winner, Nia Jax.